Hey, how you doing? My name's Ryan, and today I am continuing to work on this year's Halloween costume, Thor, from Infinity War. Now, no good costume would be complete without an accessory/prop, and this costume is no exception. I finally got a chance to make Stormbreaker, Thor's axe-hammer weapon hybrid. I have been yearning to make this prop ever since Project Infinity back in March. Now, a lot of DIY Stormbreakers tutorials I've seen on YouTube make their prop out of foam, make it lightweight, foam, PVC, that kind of stuff. And while they look fantastic, I wanted to make mine a little bit differently. I wanted to give it more heft, so I decided I'm making my Stormbreaker out of wood. This is going to be really heavy, have some actual weight to it, and feel more majestic. Now, the design for Stormbreaker isn't actually that difficult. Much like the movie, I'm making mine out of 3 parts: the axe, the hammer, and the handle. But first things first, if I'm making this out of wood, I need some scrap wood. I think there's a pile of scraps outside, actually. So, we got some wood. Also, Angelo's here.
Hey.
For the back of the hammer, we're going to use this giant block of wood, cut it down and carve it. For the axe piece, we're going to use one of the flat pieces around here. And for the handle, we're going to find just like a basic 2x4 or something like that and carve it down. Or,
Yeah, I mean, so you kind of do like that?
yeah, we could do that.
And
Or
how do you connect pieces?
we could cut this, cut a bit farther down, cut that like in half. Like, cut in half this way. Oh, the problem is if we're stitching too many pieces of wood together, it's not going to be,
It won't work.
not going to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a conundrum, because...
Yeah, this piece might not be actually thick enough.
Like, or wide enough, really, for the back of the axe.
Yeah, I'll have this. Why don't we, while we think about that, let's work on the axe and the handle. 'Cause
Yeah.
we know that stuff's gonna be.
Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that's easy to do. That's just taking a piece of wood like something like this. Drawing an axe onto it, using a jigsaw, cutting it out,
That's
sanding it down.
simple. Okay. Yeah.
Kind of square out this way, and then it comes up a little notch.
Yeah, it's quite pointed in the front.
Is that too big to think though?
It's nice. I mean,
I'll give myself room to sand it down.
Yeah,
and
it's
get
true.
it smaller.
Yeah. Bam. It's hammer time. It is hot. The wires are hot. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Seems kind of dangerous. Eye protection. Check.
Sweet.
How's that eye protection holding up?
Okay. That'll happen every now and then.
We allowed ourselves some flexibility on the inside path. Wasn't really looking there, and the video is slightly above where it should have been. Very nice. That could help.
It'll be a bit more even.
I've been enthralled by the sand jumping up and down.
Oh, that's so much better.
That's a lot better. That's looking great.
Remember, guys, measure once, cut twice.
Okay, we're screwing in the handle now.
Alright, so let's decide how tall to make this, actually.
Yeah.
So, I think... that height. So disregard that top bit.
That's tall. This is the fun saw. This is a scary place to be.
Oh, I like
This would make a
that.
good haunted house.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Dun. Yeah, very nice. Boy, I keep forgetting that. The classic fuzzy strokes they teach you in art.
Yay!
Woohoo.
Watch out. If you notice, I actually kept a lot more space here, flat and untouched by the saw and by the sander, because that's where I'm going to actually attach the head of the axe and the head of the hammer.
This is really not part of the handle at all. It's the handle is really just.
Yeah, this is the. If this is the.
Yep.
Yeah. It looks a bit thin right now, but we're also going to add some bulk to it. Went to Michael's and grabbed these fake branches, so we can actually attach these on and wrap them around, and look, it's actually bulk.
I had a lot of thickness.
So that'll add all the.
How flexible are they though? They look like they're kind of stiff.
Well, they're gonna attach on, and I have. These are pretty stiff.
We have the reef, yeah.
Yeah, this. This will be what we can wrap around.
Destroy that, yeah. Bless you. All this sawdust.
All this sawdust.
Killing you. You know who would really not like being in this room?
Who?
Anakin. So much sand. Yeah, that looked like it had been worn down a bit. Definitely needed a more grittier.
Here's some 60 grit.
Good, good. Yeah, we want to do some damage to this wood. So the lower the number, the grittier it is?
Yep. Well, yeah, the lower the number, the less refined it is.
Right, that makes sense.
I think that's getting pretty close.
Yeah. Because we want it to go slightly above, right? Like we gotta have a little bit. Or do we? Or is it flush? Or is it?
I'm gonna give it a bit more.
Yeah.
Still a little bit.
What? Well, that's what I was thinking. Somehow, if we can combine them, you really get a perfect shape, maybe.
If I attach a bit of bulk around the outside of it, I can then sand it down to make that tapered shape that we want.
Whoa, we are going to saw number 5.
Oh, it actually doesn't fit. I have to actually.
It's kind of a scary saw.
I have to. Oh, I can't raise that anymore. Oh my god, I have to go to this guy again.
Oh, number 1. Back to number 1. Now it's much thinner.
Okay.
That's very nice. Oh, that's awesome.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. It's heavy duty.
We can do a little bit better though. We can do a little bit better.
We can always do better. It's like, Ryan, you know these aren't just really big Legos we're putting together here.
I like that shape now.
Oh, yeah. Now we just go with the 3. Very nice.
I like that.
Very nice. Alright. Yep.
And that also gives us a bit of bulk on all 4 sides. Bit of construction on this.
I know, right?
This is exciting.
Connected.
We've been mostly just kind of destroying wood over here. Now we're actually. Oh, that looks cool actually.
That's very cool.
Quite a fan of that.
Well, all these vines we're gonna have on this.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. It's like a bludgeon.
I like that. I like that a lot.
You know how many like rotations per second that thing does?
2. Unless we do 1.
Well, how is that gonna be? Because that's not gonna be flush. The big block. There's the L. There's the L.
Oh, brackets for that.
Oh, it's getting into the board below it.
No, no way.
It's not? It's not going through it?
The screw's not long enough to go all the way through.
I think it's just getting stuck. There you go.
Yay!
It's great.
Dude, feel it.
You're a true axe man.
Feel it.
Well, this already has a lot of weight
Like,
to it.
right?
I guess 2 L's on each side.
I'm thinking you're right on that one.
Yeah, on the ends, I guess, probably the best. Basically providing a slot for you to fit the rest of it in. Boom.
Got that right.
You is Thor!
This has some weight to it.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. Dude,
Wow.
give it a feel. Here.
Holy It's not going anywhere either. Classic X pattern. So this truly is Groot that we're fixing the arm of Groot onto this hammer right now. So bad.
Thank you. Appreciate the support.
That was really bad.
Yay!
The whole thing did shift though, but tight. Oh, it actually is making it very tight now.
Cool. I like.
Ryan likes. Hey Ryan, hold that puppy up one more time. Yo.
This is kind of janky. What isn't?
You can go through there.
I think I do this.
Oh, that's cool. Go back up.
Float.
Fish it a little bit.
After quite a bit of fishing vines through and tying around, I am really pleased with how this is turning out. I'm just adding a little handle right now, a place where I can grab it comfortably.
All right.
Alright, so this is Stormbreaker so far. This is crazy, weird feeling. It's heavy as can be. Has some great heft to it, but
Oh yeah, it's intense though.
I really like the I like the bark work on it.
It's got some great lines to it.
Yeah, it has some good forms. The back of the axe, I like that shape quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So next step is gonna be I'm gonna add foam to this. I'm gonna do this probably on a different day though.
Yeah.
So I will see you soon. Welcome back. It's a new day. I'm gonna keep working on Stormbreaker. I'm gonna paint the handle brown and the axe head and hammer head black. I'm not worried too much about complete coverage of paint right now, because one, most of the axe and hammerhead will be covered in detail foam, and then repainted silver anyway, and two, I'm going to add a lot of detail work to the handle with lighter tones of brown and darker tones of silver on the axe head and hammer. We're back inside. Stormbreaker's looking great so far. Now it's time to add some detail work. Rather than carve it into the wood itself, I'm going to add on some pieces of foam for all the little bits of detail. Now these pieces of foam do have stick-on backs, but I'm going to play it safe and grab my hot glue gun. Better. Alrighty. So after a little bit more foam work, I think I finally have Stormbreaker looking really good. But I still have to paint the entire top piece silver, and because it's fall, the sun sets really early, so I have to wait another day, but that's just one of the downsides of making a Halloween costume. So I'll see you tomorrow. I think we're approaching the home stretch of making my own version of Stormbreaker. Last thing for right now, I have to give the axe head and hammer head a coat of silver metallic spray paint. So I definitely plan on adding some detail paintwork to both the axe head, hammer head, and the branch too. But the reason I did a coat of matte black before adding silver is so I already have a two-tone paint job, and it looks really pretty. Well, I am really happy with how Stormbreaker has turned out so far. For my money's worth, the heft of it, the way it was made, and the woodworking really make this feel a lot more special than a lightweight foam PVC prop. We are reaching the home stretch for finishing my Thor Infinity War costume. Halloween is right around the corner, so it's time to start thinking about adding some detail work. But that's for the next video. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.